Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Olu and today I'm going to be watching Lovecraft Country season 1 episode 9, and the name of the episode is called Rewind 1921. So yeah, I don't know. The last episode was good. So if you're new here, please like, share, subscribe to my channel. Without further ado, let's get into the video.
We should have watched it. I should have been. You just kept leaving the house. You know she's upset.
Out of the house.
Pick up the damn phone. Let somebody
On my
know.
way out, I told her to stay inside.
Just let her go.
Stop pointing fingers. You all are to blame.
Exactly.
Now, how do we fix this?
We need to talk about this. Hell no. We use the same spell we've been using to protect her from whatever this
We
is.
can't risk Dee's life fucking around with more magic.
She's right. We got lucky, Josh. We need somebody who knows what the fuck they do.
Christina is the best one to do it.
I'm gonna give her Titus' pages. What? Those could be the very things she needs for whatever she's planning for the autumnal equinox.
It won't matter, Pop. Shit. I'm calling Christina to save these.
Wait,
She already gave her the pages.
Christina already has Titus's pages. I gave them to her.
Shit.
I went to her to trade them for the vulnerability for you, to protect you. But she offered me invulnerability.
You took it. Fuck all the rest of us.
Fuck off. No, she has to take it.
She had to protect herself.
Was it politer?
Christina will help me. For me.
Exactly. This is so messy.
Details incredible. I can tell from these the curse is a combination of Titus's pages and Horatio's stolen ones.
Can you remove?
No, not without book of names. Police captain sealed that with his body. He's the only one that can.
He's dead.
How?
There was a gas explosion outside my house.
I can perform a restoration, reset the curse's cycle, but eventually
He will die.
Yeah.
Do it.
on one condition. You come willingly back to Arden the night of the autumnal equinox.
Oh shit, this is the day.
Her temperature back to as close to normal as possible.
Where's it politer? Rewind 1921. Are they going back in time? Oh shit.
We can't kidnap another nigga. It's already gonna be impossible. Cover this all up.
So they put attaching on the other bodies on him, on black people.
Supposed to be dead.
The wound will come back no matter how many times you try to swap spare parts.
Christina.
I was perfecting William's metamorphosis spell when the idea just suddenly came to me. That regeneration could be life or it
Death.
could be a curse.
Ew.
Every time that I turn back into myself, William dies. All over again. That's what I wanted for you. 1,000 deaths. But I'll have to settle for just the one.
Fucker. That's what you get.
You might be George's son.
Oh shit. Oh no. Oh fuck me. Ugh. Oh no. Yeah, I knew it.
It's on you with Uncle George. Shit.
Exactly. This is a whole lot of emotion. Like, why would you put that on his lap? On his lap right there.
From another one of your ass whoopers watching George. Work on the God wishing he was my father. And now
You telling me this shit? Now?
Christina's back. Dee's fever's broken.
Is Dee sick?
Oh shit. Mama Bear is back. Oh my god. Oh my god, she's turning into those. She's turning to them. Oh. Oh my god.
Ruby? Has she told you about her plans for the autumnal equinox? Huh?
Oh shit.
Because if Atticus has to come willing, it's probably a spell that's gonna kill him.
Mm-hmm. I think Ruby knows what she's doing. She.
Source of magic.
The book of names.
Where's the book of names?
It's gone.
Gone. What does that mean?
If you just slow down a minute.
The spell book. Give me more information. What's going on?
My mama's family was keeping it in Tulsa. It burnt up in the massacre.
Jeez, curse. Source of magic. She's got 24 hours. It will take 6 to get there.
Where?
The observatory.
The time machine?
What? It's a multiverse machine.
It's broke. You shot it up. Don't you remember that?
I'll fix
No.
it. Take me 3, maybe 4 hours.
It won't matter if you can fix it. We don't have a key anymore.
I won't need one. This tech will work.
Wait a goddamn minute. You say you want to get a time machine, what, to go back to Tulsa? If a lot, I don't know, we disappeared to start to sound crazy.
Oh, they're going back in time.
And I was there the equivalent of 200 years on this earth. I could name myself anything. Infinite possibilities. It came with infinite wisdom. And I'm gonna use all of it to save my daughter. Now get in the fucking car.
Exactly. Who the fuck you think you is? You think I'm not gonna do anything to save my daughter? No.
Did you only help Diana to get to Atticus?
Yeah.
That you went to her to spy on him. All that shit you said about seeing magic in me.
I never once asked you about Atticus.
I'm not stupid, Christina. My mama was a hustler. I was your plan B.
You asked
Yeah.
for my help today, and I came for you.
Because she wants something in return.
But I'm not using you. I'm not your mama or your sister, and if you can't see the difference.
Are you planning on killing Atticus?
The spell will kill him.
His blood is a component of my spell to become immortal. And I need all of it.
Promise me you won't hurt my sister.
I promise.
Don't trust the Ruby.
We just gotta get it turned on is all. I'll do the rest. Thread the red wire with the silver one.
Like this?
Like how I taught you to French braid these hair. Go on.
I had a reason for taking the invulnerability.
You're pregnant.
Ruby told you.
I'm ticked in. Seems if Lila was the only one that got swallowed. Tick went to the future too.
Why didn't he tell me?
Because he learns that he dies in Christina's space.
And Blythe said his parallel universes. It might not be true.
And what if it is? Huh? While you handing over those pages, you might have a hand in the death of my son.
Oh shit, that's why he was so mad at her. He was trying to attack her. But at the same time, but like, she's pregnant. What the fuck are you talking about? She didn't wanna give it to. She said protect Tick, and she's like, no, I'm not giving it to that man. I'm giving it to you.
The computer needs a motherboard. Give it instructions.
What's a motherboard?
Me, I'm the jack into the machine.
Mm-hmm.
You need that picture you keep in your wallet to triangulate.
Me and George were eating.
He doesn't want to go back there. I think he's so afraid of something. Go. And he's doing the same thing. I know. You got your own trauma. You gotta move now. You don't get me mad. Tulsa.
Still, ain't no reason to be shutting down the dance. We find out everyone everything.
Saying something about some kind of dance? It's canceled?
That was Booker T. Washington School's prom.
This one is going through so much emotion right now. You can tell like he's so afraid to be back here because I know like it was you can hear what was happening in the back of I don't know when it was like I don't know his memories. It was like pick a switch. It was about his dad.
We don't need no extra attention.
On the front door. They won't recognize you. Distracting. Be careful, Lance.
Oh my god. Something happened here. Oh my god.
Won't you? God damn. Of all the days for your bullshit. Things depended on us.
Shut your mouth. I only had a few sips.
You pathetic.
What?
It's not about that.
I have no idea what you're walking into.
God damn.
You think you know war? You don't know shit.
Man, take your sorry ass back to the port.
You can't go back. He knows where your mama lives. We need him to.
Shit, I don't. I took your bullshit. You beat me. You berated me. Forgave your mama and Uncle George for not protecting me from your ass. Stop. So I thought you was my father. Accept that. When this is done, when D's safe, we're done.
But what if he's his dad though? Like he says he thinks. He thinks. No, he is your dad. You know that kind of stuff. He thinks. That's what it means. He didn't say, oh, that's your dad. He says he thinks. That's what I'm saying. Teak, that man is going through so much emotion, so much shit that happens in his life that he's back to where everything begins. Everything. He's doing the same thing to you. I know he's gonna be angry though. Like that's the thing. I don't have to minimize his own anger.
Think I don't know what the hell's going on under my room? Huh? Pick a switch.
Please, I promise. Dad, I won't do it again, I promise.
Megan ain't gonna save your hide. I said pick a switch.
And he's doing the same thing to his son. Fucking hell.
You caught me in George's prom jacket.
But you did the same thing to your son. I know, like, when people say hurt people, I don't like that fucking metaphor. It's a dumb metaphor.
I deserved it. But nobody deserved this.
And he thinks he deserves what was happening there.
Stop, you're hurting him.
Mama?
George, don't. You better move, gal. Before I give you something to
And that's the thing. George doesn't speak up. Doesn't say anything,
Lisa ain't the only man in the house. Sure.
She ain't going with you. You don't speak up. You don't say shit.
Just stand there.
What do you expect me to do? Fight my own dad?
I expect you to help your brother, who's always getting more lickings than you seem to get.
She was wrong. George helped me more than anyone else.
Dora, your mom's been canceled. What? What happened? Don't know.
Guess we should go look for my brother?
Where's Montrose? Where the hell did he go?
Shit. He's going to warn Uncle George.
What?
Go warn him about getting shot at.
He knows he can't do
He was
that.
talking about it earlier.
We gotta go find him. Come on.
Yeah, he's going to go help them. That's why he left. Oh, shit.
Catch a nigger by her tail.
Shut up. She has protection. She's a good runner. Like literally, she run like a trackster. Okay.
Come on! I got one for all you crackers.
two men that was chasing you. Where they come from? She's had a fright. Let her catch her breath.
I think she knows something about her. The way she's looking at her. Like she sensed something.
There's a truck of them at the end of the block.
There's no time to waste. We need to get the hell out of here.
Not without the kids.
Hold on a second. I think you'll be safer here with us. But you got family to get to. And
I'll stay.
I'll keep watch on the roof.
She's a good shot too. That lady kept looking at that lady. It was like something is here. Like she sensed something.
You can't do this.
Hell, you follow me.
You can't want Uncle George.
He's not wanting Uncle George. He's wanting It wasn't Uncle George. He was going after. It was someone else.
What you doing here then?
It wasn't Uncle George. It wasn't Uncle fucking George. Oh my God.
About to get shot in the head if I don't say it.
What the fuck?
I lost that boy's name. Couldn't even say it before the day. He couldn't just be dead. He had to never exist. That was the only way I could go on and not die here with him. I can save him now. Save him.
Sorry about what happened to your friend. I really am. But you can't save him.
Yes, I can. It won't change nothing.
Listen.
Change nothing.
Listen.
Go, goddamn it.
Listen to me. Mom, I won't exist. My son will exist. Just stop.
And think about what you're risking. I have. Thomas won't mean much. He's just the first in the long list of sacrifices I made to be.
Oh shit. What the fuck? He was one of the sacrifices I gave up to be your father. What the fuck?
I control the soft parts of myself just to be a man.
Because I have enough sons. Oh shit. Oh no. That's why he resents something. Like he was giving something away.
You were my son. You had to be.
I can't do
I would do it because the only
no.
was your father. So it can't change.
Oh no. I said it. He wants. Stop.
What you doing in here, gal?
And it says, I don't know, maybe you're mine or George's, but you are my son. And then when he said that, you are mine. I like that. He loves, I know, he has his own way. He doesn't want it to be queer or gay and all that kind of stuff. That's why he doesn't want that. And then I know, but he doesn't know how to talk to him.
From the future. Dora's son's girlfriend. I'm here because we need the book of names. Now, we need the book of names to help save a little girl named Diana, your great-grandson's cousin. She's been cursed. But I can prove it. You have a family birthmark, yes? Atticus saw it in a picture of your cousin that was a little something like this.
Yeah. Oh shit. I don't like this. This is
We got so scared. Grabbed hands. We ain't never so much as touched me. So scared somebody would know. I never forget that cracker scream. Nigga faggot!
Oh! What the fuck?
I don't want him to not exist. But we can't change any of it.
Hmm.
Future. My baby.
No. This is too much shit going on in this bitch.
We were lucky they only had one gun. Else we'd all been dead.
For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans for welfare and not for evil. To give you a future and a hope.
This is too much shit going on in this place. Everyone dying left and right. The fuck? I don't like this. I don't like seeing black people die. I don't know. Oh, she's invulnerable, right?
The book is found. I was told to protect it, but never to open it. Here are the words you'll need. Now go, before you can't.
I'm spelled with magic. Fire can't hurt me.
Just as we thought all was lost, the stranger showed up swinging a baseball bat like he was Jackie Robinson. Hit home runs with the head.
It was them. He saved us.
Boy disappeared was our kid.
We must have fucked something up coming through the portal.
Right there.
You're the mysterious stranger.
Oh fuck no. He's saving his dad.
Our Father.
Oh, I didn't know. Oops. Well, oh, good. Oh, oh my god. Oh, yeah. Oh, oh my. Oh. Whoa. Oh my god. That's your son. This is so crazy. What? It says it's one of the things he gave up to be a father, and I think
I got you.
you got this kid. So he doesn't remember his face? Oh my god, that's my kid. This is what happened to Tulsa, right? Tulsa, Oklahoma. Oh my god.
You have to! Let it stop back! Oh, shit!
Oh my god, Hippolyta! You are the situation's walking through it. Let it walk. The Hippolyta's going through so much. I know you're trying to make it cinematic and shit like that. I'm feeling sorry for Hippolyta. Just owning everything. Oh. God damn. Our hair's turning blue. This is really good. It's getting better and better. What the hell? Oh my god, this is so good. This is the best. Give me like 2 seconds. Oh my god. I can't put it into words of how everything started like making sense, because like when Takes that was going through the portal and stuff like that. You keep hearing his thoughts and his memories play in his head. The way it was like, the when it was like pick a switch, and then when it get into the space, when it get into when it get into there, and then you can see what happened. The way he froze, like it was like a horror, or he was in a horror movie or some way he doesn't want to be in, because at the end of the day he doesn't want to be here, because everything that went wrong in his life begins here. Everything that's ever happened to him as a human being and as a person, and every decision he has ever made has been funneled through his lens of what happened to him that day, and we see that. And I really do think this is like the best. It is something. I don't know why I'm crying. I don't know. It was something like I can keep it together. I don't know. I'm sorry. I know, like, when it says like, just say what you want to say. There was like the when he came into the portal and stuff like that, and everything that was happening, and you see the way he was frozen in time, like his eyes and everything, his emotions start rushing down his face, the way he felt this need to just freeze. And when Teak was like fighting with him about like, oh, when this is over, we are not gonna speak again because you're not my father, because he said it. He didn't say like, oh, he said George maybe, no, George is. There's difference between maybe and is. That's the thing. There's maybe and is. Like, that's what I get from that. And I think like George is not, maybe is that. Maybe, no, George is your dad. Maybe, we don't know if there's a DNA test they can do to see if who was the father. But that's the thing. I know I want to go from the beginning and go back to the end, but the beginning of the episode is just like them going through, like, them calling Christina to help them with what is it called, with these stuff, of those girls, what they did to her, right? And what is his name, William, going back to that man. I know, because what happened the other episode of season 8, as I said, episode 8 of what happened, episode 8, right? What happens at episode 8 of him his hand being chopped off by the fucking demagogue, and is it that? No, that thing, the hound dog. Like, yeah, let's just call it the hound dog. I don't know the name, but I'm just calling it the hound dog. Came to chop off his hand, and he was trying to stitch himself back together, right? And the most crazy part of the thing is he was trying to stitch himself back together, but the thing Christina gave Ruby to put in his office, when Ruby was trying to serve at the party, when Christina was like, yeah, you have to put this in his office. And then I think that's the thing, because it says the protection spell, it's rejuvenation or something like that. Come to find out, he was using black people's body. He was reattaching he was taking black people and reattaching it to himself to keep himself alive. That's the most fucked up shit ever. It's nasty. That man is a fucked up man. Really fucked up in the head. And it wasn't like satisfying to me, but I know, like, it wasn't something gory. I wanted to be painful to him because of all the fucked up shit he did, that kind of stuff. And oh my god, I want to go back to something. And then, the other episode of him, what is his name, Montero, I don't know his name, but Tick's dad talking is like, oh yeah, I think you may be, I know, you may be Judge's son. Those anger, those emotions of like feeling like You never wanted me before. You treat me like shit, and I think that's the problem. Because when you see what happened, I'm not taking away from what he did. I'm not taking away from what is this called? Tick's dad. I don't know. I'm not taking away from what he did to Tick, because in my mind, I may understand like, oh, he's trying to like make him feel like he's a man and he doesn't want to be gay and stuff like that because of the way he was treated and because the way people look at him. So I think like the only way he could restore, I don't know, something, the what is it called, the essence, I don't know, we stole something within him to be masculine and all that kind of stuff. I just, he's too masculine, but like that's the thing, he's masculine, you are, it's that too, like that kind of stuff. But the gay, yeah, let's just do this so he can be proper to be a man, that kind of stuff, right? And him doing all that at the same time to do all that shit, he feels like that's the only way he could be a father to this boy. And I know, like, at the end of the day, like, when Tick was feeling his emotion, like, you made me, you beat my ass every single day. You telling me now, like, Uncle George may be my father, and I sit here, like, and Tick says something. Every day I always wish Uncle George was my dad because of the way he treated me. Oh shit, that was that scene. It's like, I was like, wow, like, I wish Uncle George was here. I wish Uncle George was my dad because the way he treated me. You treat me like shit. And I think sometimes, like, when what is his name? I said, what is his name? What? Hippolyta came back. Like, she was ready to move. It's like, yeah, where's the thing? Where's that? Where's this? Where's that? And then her, like, I don't know, maybe she came through the portal back because I think she has a key or something, right? But she was like, oh yeah, where's that thing? Where's this thing? Where's that thing? And the way they're always like, what is wrong with this lady? Why should she? And then she's like, I've seen so many worlds. I've lived here 2,000 years, and I've been to so many places in my life. So what are you talking about? And I think, like, when you see all that, and then she was like telling him, and I said telling him, she said something to him when they get to the dome, where the time machine is, and she was like talking to him. She said something that makes me really it took me back to what I was saying about the father and him, Tix and his dad. She was telling him, oh, do this wire, you gotta braid this the way you braid the hair. He's too masculine to him, like, dude. And then it looked up at his dad because of what she says, like, yeah, do it the way I teach you, the way I taught you how to do it, right? In my mind, I was like, oh my god, he's still, even though he still feels like, even though everything is still grown up and everything like that, and he can still, go to toe with his dad, go to I don't know, go toe to toe to his just say it, toe to toe with his dad. He still looks up and it's like, I don't want to braid this hair. You think it's so feminine to do that? You have to, to put in a single file, you can just, like, that kind of stuff, braid it, and then, but he still looked up. He still have that trauma of what happened. Like, his dad is trying to bestow, like, this masculinity type of stuff into him, and Hippolyta opening the gate, the portal stuff, I don't know, the gates and stuff like that, and this emotion and everything flooding back to this man of trauma upon trauma upon trauma. This is something I wasn't expecting anything to go bad. I know, like, it's the past. I know it's the past of who he is as a person, but when we see the way his dad was treating him, his dad was neglecting him as a child. They praise Uncle George as to be the perfect child. At the same time, them praising Uncle George to be the perfect child and him being the bad child because of what he did. He put on Uncle George's prom suits. I think he was trying that on, and I think that's why his dad was like whooping his ass, because he doesn't really care for him the way he cares for Uncle George. And I think sometimes, like, for him, it feels like no one wants him to be around. So the only way he could be masculine, the way he could be this person, and the way he could be good and everything. That's because he was doing the same thing to his child, his own son. And I was like, why? And then his wife, future wife, it's so complicated to me, so fucking complicated. So you and your brother, the same person. Weird. But anyways, it was fun. Her telling, and then this white people, why? I know it's like Tulsa, Oklahoma, right? Tulsa, Oklahoma, Tulsa, of what happened, the bubbling black neighborhood and everything like that, and then they destroyed that shit in one go, in one day. They burned out everything. They were using, how the fuck, this, it feels like everything was coordinated to the T. Like everything. There was helicopters going around throwing bombs on people burning burning alive and that kind of stuff. And it makes you really think how violent and how white supremacy, in the issue of white supremacy, there's always violence. And I think when people don't talk about that enough, like people just like, yeah, but like that's the thing. In the issue of white supremacy, there's always violence. They use violence to perpetrate their own message. They use violence to get what they want. And when other people try to, like, I'm fighting for my right, and then it's like, yo, don't do that, don't do no. That's the most crazy part of the thing. You use violence to get what you want. You use violence to get your message across. You use violence to destroy things and all the things like that. And then you say, yeah, people have to go peacefully. There's difference between being peaceful and demanding what you want. This is not demanding. You guys are destroying everything in your path. Why do you start that? Because you see this neighborhood, things are working for them. Everything is working for them. Things are bubbling, they are being rich, everything is working and everything was good. There was black owned stuff, black owned this, black owned that, black this and this and this, and a surgeon and a dentist and this and that. Even though you didn't give them the chance to even be free in the country, you think like, oh yeah, it's so free. No one is doing that. But they made their own stuff, and then now you're trying to burn everything down to the ground because you feel so jealous. Like, okay, these people are not supposed to be doing better than us. What the fuck does that even mean? They're not supposed to be doing better than you. Like those people bestowed hatred into their own kids, and their own kids perpetrate the same thing. And it's like, oh yeah, but my grandfather wasn't like that. This is the 1920s. Do you know what your grandfather did? I don't know what your grandfather did, but I don't know. Well, your grandfather did some dumb shit, and it was the most crazy part of the thing, right? And I think sometimes, like, when you see what happened there was so much more gruesome than what like when people talk about that. I really do like the way it feels like, okay, like you can see what was happening. Not in the sense of like it's historical things, like people were trying to like double down and say, I said double down, say it wasn't that bad, but like at the same time you were not there, but like history itself is written from the lens of the oppressor. They misconstrued the world, they changed some things to benefit their own gains because they have the power. So anything they wrote says, and at the same time when people's like, that's not what happened, and it's like, oh, but like it was written in the history books, but that's not what happens, right? That's the thing. When history is written from a place of from the lens of the oppressor, it's not being the history is not being said to the fullest. What happened at that space. And I think this episode and stuff was really good to me. And then the dad going to the town square, I think that place, he said something that made me cry. He said to him, like, when he says the boy Thomas, right? And he said, this is where, he said something. Oh, he said, this is the place where I denied myself to be to be your dad. It says that thing to him, to Tick. This is the place everything started. I denied myself the things I want to be your dad. And when it was saying that, I felt that in my bones because I was like, oh my god. Now I still owed my, two things can be true at the same time. He did some shit to this boy that, I'm not gonna say like, yeah, you didn't do all that, but at the same time you gotta acknowledge who he is as a person, his own trauma. I'm just saying that, but at the same time he did some shit, and it's okay to take accountability for what you did at that time, and that's the thing. He was that kind of shit, and then him talking about that, and then he was trying. In my mind, I thought he was trying to go save George, Uncle George, right? And it wasn't Uncle George. And when my mind was like, who is he going to this place for? And I saw this boy come out. So I was like, oh my god, someone else? Oh shit, that was that. But oh my god, I know my brain is like trying to think about something. And when it was like saying this, it was mounting those words to him. It was mounting those words to what he said to Thomas about like you was something. It was denying himself of happiness with this boy. And then when it was like he was trying to go tell him like don't go, I think he was trying to push them away. So, but like that's the thing. If he had done that, it's I thought about that too. If he had done that, would Tick be alive? Because it says maybe Uncle George may be his father, If he had done that, Uncle George, Uncle George maybe no, or would be, or he's the father, right? And I think sometimes like you see that through the lens of like him, and it's like when he was doing all that, I don't know. I was trying to say something. And oh my god. So it says like, yeah, right? It says something, maybe. And then when his mom was pregnant, and it said it could be Tick maybe Uncle George, maybe not the same, not who is, maybe, because I think they had something together too, right? But it was he do loves him, like he do loves him because of the spell he made for him. He says it's out of intention of love, but at the same time like he doesn't know how to express his own emotion because it was hiding the person he was inside. And then the person he is inside is different, but the person he shows outside, so he doesn't show weakness to the outside world about who he is as a person, right? And that makes everything change, because like when you see that from his point of view, it's like, okay, that's something else, right? But he said it, you are my son, when he said that, but like you didn't treat your son right. That's the only thing I'm gonna say. You didn't treat your son right. You didn't make your son feel special, that kind of stuff. The only thing I wanted to be was your father, and I think that's the thing. He wanted to be a father so much that he denied himself of who he is as a person. But he knows like if he doesn't show up as the strong masculine type of dad, people are gonna start talking about things and start making him, start bullying Tick. I don't know, maybe that's what he was thinking. He think that's the only way to raise a child because of the way his dad raised him, and I think I don't know. Maybe I'm making sense to myself, or maybe I'm not, but it made a lot of sense. And when it was shot in the head, when Thomas was shot in the head, you can see like every splatter of blood was on his face. Everything was on his face. It's traumatic to him. It's traumatic because like when everything was happening, it was happening right there. There was no time to run. There was no time to like move around. It was just someone you love dying in front of you, and that shit cursing. No, that shit the situation causing you to just freeze, and there's nothing else you can do, because at the end of the day, he said something too, like, thank God they had one gun. If they had all the guns, I would have been dead. But do they have like one bullet in the gun? That doesn't make sense though. If they have like one gun, but like they're supposed to have like multiple bullets in there. You know what? I don't know. But him not dying was really something, right? And and what is it called? Lady talking to that old lady at the house. The way fucking hell. I know I'm gonna cry. Lady was talking to that lady at the house, and then she was telling everything like, you can't go down there. I think it was, if she had tell them and then they have run, or maybe they ran away, the Tick wouldn't be alive, and something would have changed. They would have changed something of the past, right? And wow, they would have changed something in the past that this whatever is happening wouldn't happen, And her giving her the book and saying, I know this is the time, this is my time, and her just burning alive in the fire was too much for me, because at the end of the day she sacrificed herself for it's so crazy, right? Like, it's supposed to happen, but it's like, why did it have to happen like that? Why did it have to happen? And then the most fascinating thing that ever happened is when what is it called? His dad was like, someone came to save them. Oh no, and it was Tick. Wow, that's a full circle shit right there. That's a full circle. Tick being the one to save his own dad, saving his own dad from racist people and shit. Like, that's the most crazy part of the thing. He said something, see you boy, or something like that. He said it to his dad, see you boy. And him coming there to save that man, and he's saving, and then it was three of them at the same time. Uncle Judge, his dad, and his mom. Three of them. Saving them at the same time, because that's the only thing. He said something changed, right? But maybe, oh shit, maybe now, like, they're in a parallel universe already then, because they changed something, and then the world they know or stopped to exist. I don't know, but maybe something changed about that. But him coming to save her, I said save them, yes, save her, his mom and his dad and Uncle Judge was really something. And then seeing those places burn, everyone being burnt alive, was so gory and really it feels like an horror movie, because at the end of the day, it was someone inflicting pain onto other people because they feel like their own life is way more better than their own life is way more what is it called? I think it's a form of jealousy in its own right. When people use that word, like, I'm better than you, that kind of shit, like, they try to do like, oh no, you're not better than us, you are being, like, that's the thing, you are trying to be better than like, what is it called, you are trying to get yourself out from the bootstraps. I don't know how to say that, right? But you don't have to do, you're not doing that. We are going to burn everything you ever made, everything you've done. We're gonna burn this shit down to the ground, that kind of shit, like. And it's so devastating because, like, you can see people who are being burnt alive in their own home. There's a lot of people who died in this shit. There was a lot of people who died, and it felt like it feels like police officer and people, regular people, are doing that shit on purpose. You see the helicopter flying around the fucking place, and everything was happening at that moment. It felt like it was happening to them. It was happening because they want that shit to happen. They feel like it's the birthright to kill black to kill black people. They feel like we can do it. No one's gonna hold us accountable for this. No one's gonna hold us accountable because the law and the justice system works for us, not for them. So anything we do it for what is it called? For doing sake, And at the end of the day, no one came to justice. I don't know. Maybe I had to read into that, but no one came into justice, even in real life. The because I saw news about this lady that survived the Tulsa, Oklahoma, stuff, right? And then she went to court for, I don't know, for something, right? She was like to recognize what, yeah, for something, right? She went to court for something. I don't know. She was there. She said she survived the Tulsa, Oklahoma. She was really old, really really old. I saw that on news. No, yeah, and I think that was really something. But at the end of the day, it's so devastating to see that happening. Even though it's here, they're trying to make it, And what happened to Emmett Till too? The last episode, the previous episode, right? You saw what happened there, and I think this is really something that just puts so much shit together. And I think it's like when you see black bodies being killed and black bodies being dropped as a form of, some people see this as excitement, they see it as a sport, or they see it as something they feel like it's a birthright to do, in the sense of like, because there's like, oh yeah, you're not supposed to be bigger than us, they're not supposed to be among us. Why is that? Why do you think that's something you're supposed to do? Because you feel like you own those people? You feel like this is something you're supposed to do because someone says you have to, And I do feel like this is like a really good episode. I know my brain is not really saying things I'm supposed to be saying, or I know I have a lot of thoughts. I have a lot of thoughts in this brain that I want to say, but I don't want to spit that out. Not because of anything, but because I just want to. I don't want to, like, what is it called? I don't want to. What is this thing called? I don't want to. It's my thoughts. This is something. Yeah, I know. I'm saying I'm just trying to, like, this is my thoughts, and it's something for me. Not for anything else, but for me. Like, it's for me. It's for me to think about. Like, when I'm done with this, I'm just gonna go sit down and think about that. Even though I know I want to say something out loud, I think about those things because I know. And then when I'm done with this, and I want to say something more, like, I have another thoughts about something, yeah, that's a totally different thing, It's just like Hippolyta, like, literally saving her own daughter, and then being a god at that moment. The way she was holding that thing, like she was holding the weight of the universe in her hands. Literally, she was holding the weight of everything in her hands. Every possibilities, every timeline, everything. She was doing it with strength and everything. I just love the way it makes her feel like she's a goddess. I love the way they make her feel like she is who she is. She is Hippolyta, And I do love this fucking, oh my god, I know I love this movie. I love this TV show. It was really, really well made, and everything that comes with it. I may not be the best to articulate what's happening in the screen or say things out loud, or like this is how it's supposed to be said, but I'm just a regular person trying to. I'm not a scholar. I'm not a, what is it called, a spokesperson, or like the person who knows how to articulate their words properly and say things the way it's supposed to, and so people I'm just a regular person saying things and putting my own 2 cents to that. But it's a really good show. I know, like, even though I'm not getting the likes I'm supposed to get on this thing, people not watching it, people not liking it, but for me, it's something worth watching. And I just want to say, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching to now. And I don't know, we have one more episode to watch, and I just want to say thank you so much for watching. If you're watching, thank you for watching. If you watch to the end, thank you so much for watching anyways. And yeah, if you're new here, my name is Olu, and please like, share, subscribe to my channel. See you guys in the next video. Bye.